Okay? And you were right, Will. See, these are the various things that pop up, the various areas in the interlinear. The surface meaning of the text. So you can see in is highlighted because in is highlighted up here. So it follows the highlight. See how I just clicked on the next word? The beginning was the word. And then it tells you right here the various transliterations and translations and lemmas, morphology and strong numbers of each word in the Greek. Why is it in the Greek? Correct. It's in the New Testament. What language would it be if I put in Psalms? Hebrew. Right. So, very simply, I don't want to sound too simple, but this is, here you have your Bible and you have a language source right in front of you. Okay? Now, as you probably know, in life, sometimes the best things are the simplest things. Most of the time, I would say. Okay, now, you can get rid of the interlinear by hitting interlinear. And see how it disappeared? There it is. There it goes. Now, let's take a look at inline interlinear, which is, see where my cursor is? Let's take a look at that. Let's click that. And then click, see where my cursor is? Inline. Look what happened to my Bible. It put it in the line. Isn't that cool? Cool is an American term, by the way. I should have apologized for my accent in the beginning, too. Oh. I was preaching at a church one time, and I said at the very beginning of the sermon, I said, I apologize for my accent. At the end of the church sermon, an old Australian lady came up to me and she goes, "You're the first American who's ever apologized for their accent, and I'm so grateful to you." She didn't remember a thing about the sermon. Okay, so you can see where this inline interlinear would be beneficial for Bible study. Okay. I'm going to click it off just so you know where it is. So now it's back to normal. And then I'm going to go back to interlinear and click that off. How are we doing so far? Okay? Okay, now let's do something different. And I'm hopeful that this is where I run into risk, Will, in yours versus my system.
Okay.
I'm going to see if you have this commentary. This is going to be dangerous. There it is. Open Bible Knowledge Commentary. And I'm going to drag it to this other part of the screen.
What's the name of the commentary?
Open Bible Knowledge. Well, hopefully you guys have that. Do you guys have that commentary? This is good. So you have, notice what I have, and don't worry, Marilyn, you can put it on the other side. Okay. You can have your commentary, and your Bible, and your languages. Cool, right? Okay. Now we're going to do something even better. Or am I moving too fast? Okay, I'm holding on. I'm going to take a drink of water. I have another one of my lemon drops. Yes?
At one time when I was using this program, it came up with all the commentaries that I had in my head.
Yeah, we're not there yet. I'll show you. You're jumping ahead of me. That's all right. Don't jump ahead of me because you'll miss this. Now this looks to many of you very simple, and it actually is, but you need to know how to do it after I leave. Are we all ready?
Yep.
We're good? Okay. So now what we're going to do is one of the benefits of Logos is the fact that you can link panels. Who's linked panels in here in Logos? Anyone? Okay. So see where my cursor is right now over the orange ESV? And then it's over here over the, I don't know what color that is, brownish commentary. Those are called the book panels. Book panels. So let's start with the ESV and click on that. And that pops up. Now, there's a lot of things happening on here that I want to spend a little time on. You guys can see this okay, and you should have it in front of you on your screens. The first one at the top is the text size. See it? Small a to big A. You can adjust the text size. If you're blind like me, you want it big. Unless, of course, we have our glasses, right? Okay, good. So you can adjust the text size by moving that little, what do you call that? Yeah, thank you. We'll come back to link set in a minute. Don't worry about that. It always defaults to show locator bar. Show it. You can show table of contents in any book by clicking it. If you want to try that now, you can do it. I'm not going to do it, but you can do it. And you'll see that the contents pop up on the left. You can do that in any resource you're in, and it's very helpful. Because you'll show the table of contents and you go, oh, that section looks good. Click. And it takes you right to it. It's like an instant finder. Back key? Oh, yeah. Yeah, just go back to the panel. If you want to get rid of show table of contents, just go back to the panel and unlock it. Yeah, just go back to the panel and unclick it. In many books, too, it'll read aloud to you if you have that function. Yeah. Okay? Ooh, good question. I don't know if they're that fancy. That happened to me, and that's why I didn't do it. Yeah, you just click and unclick when you want to stop it, okay? I don't do it anymore because one time I did it in one of these sessions and I couldn't stop it for the life of me. I had to turn the computer off. So I don't do it anymore. All right. You can print and export anything out of here. Okay? You guys following me? That's all right, Brian. I know you're excited about that. You can print and export anything by highlighting it. I'll show you that in another session, but just know what that is. Don't worry about the columns yet. This will be handy. Show footnotes on a page. Always keep that clicked, please. There's a reading view, okay? The reading view, if you want to play around with that now or later, will just basically expand the screen to like a huge screen format for you. And that's why it's called reading view, so you don't have to look at it in a window. It goes poof. Okay? Huh? Yes, poof, yeah, poof. You can copy the panel to a new tab. I've never done that, but you can. All right, why don't you guys try clicking float this panel and see what happens. Did you float it? Okay, it makes it a little bigger. Now, go back to your panel and click dock this panel. And it goes back. Okay? Now I'm moving a little quick here. Are you guys with me? No? Bear with me for a second. Play with that a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, click float the panel. Go back to the orange book. And click it. And go doc. Doc. It goes back. That way you can, the beauty of floating the panels is if you need to move them around and manage when you have a multitude of windows open with sources, you can dock them in different spots. In this case, it went right back to the original area because we only have 2 windows open. But when you have 5 or 6 or 7 windows open, God forbid, then you're going to want to use dock and float to manage where you want them. Make sense? Okay. All right. Okay, and then of course, don't hit close, but that'll close the book out. So, what I want to show you is this link set. See where my cursor is? And just hit link set and see where my cursor is on A. Hit A, and notice a little orange A pops up. See it?
Yeah.
You guys all have that on your screens? That's all right. Hit the ESV, link set A, and then the little A should pop up. Okay. Now we're going to go over to Bible Knowledge Commentary and hit link set A there. So we have 2 A's.